Hey guys, this is HERES. This could be another Raid Shadow Legends video. So something has been brought to my attention. I've seen it first in another video, but I feel like I need to bring it to my channel as well because it's actually quite important news. Potentially helps people in the game. Potentially it's just going to be fixed in the next 10 minutes anyway. I don't know, but it's quite interesting. So you can actually understand how much it's going to cost you in silver to level a piece of gear. It's not totally RNG like we would think. Actually, there's an algorithm or something going on in the background that's pre-planned how much that next roll is going to cost you in silver. I'll show you quickly a Reddit post that has come up, which is where this information has come from. So this is not my finding. There's a guy here, Vodka7up on Reddit, just posted this article. You can learn how much it's going to cost you to upgrade your artifact before you do it. He's then got himself a little YouTube video here. Check it out, guys, because actually this is his information. It's not my information. But let me talk you through how it's working then. So it feels like for every level, so I think it's level specific. For every level, there's a predetermined auto feature in terms of how much that is going to cost you. Where it's going failed, failed, failed. Doesn't matter how many times that's doing that fail. It predetermined that failure rate for you. So let me show you how it actually works. To do this, basically what you need to do is get your piece of gear up. So I'm doing it on my Brutal Rush account where I've got very little silver. I cannot afford to upgrade an item where it feels like it's going to cost me a lot of silver. So I've got this piece here, already level 8. So if I want to upgrade this piece to level 9 on the auto way, normally what I do is I press that blue button there where my cursor is and hit upgrade 1 level. Or often what I do is I say upgrade to level 12 or 16, whatever I'm doing. So for this one piece, when I'm short on silver like I am on this account, silver is a big issue for me, I can actually pre-check how much that upgrade is going to cost me. The way you do it is you need to turn yourself, you need to go offline basically. So I'm going to push myself offline now, and then I'm going to hit this upgrade button, and we will see how much silver this is going to cost me. So if we look here, currently I am on my internet access. I'm going to pull the cable for the purpose of this video. I've just gone offline. I'm no longer connected, but I can still access my game. I can still press upgrade 1 level. See here, I've got 184,386 silver. Upgrade 1 level. The animation continues to flow through. It's costing me my silver. Look at my silver going down. Silver's going down. So all of these fails are all predetermined. Actually, pretty unbelievable news. And at this point, I would have hit the upgrade. So 144,486. Yeah, see, it's 12:12 p.m. for me. 144,486. Let's clock that number. I'm going to put my internet back on. This will fail now because it lacks the internet to do it. What I'll do is I'll reconnect to my internet, and then we will show you. See this, need to re-log in. I'll log back in and we'll show you what it actually cost me in real life. Okay, so I've pulled my internet back on. You can see here, internet's gone back in. Hit the re-log in button. So remember that 144, look at this, I am back to 184 silver. That upgrade did not happen. So the game is still saying that I've got a level 8 piece, and it's still saying that I've got that 184, which is what I started from. Let's see if I now press its upgrade 1 level in real life, where it takes me to. Fail, fail. You watch the silver chunking down, guys. I'm actually, my mind is a bit blown by this. 144,486, and we've hit the accept. We've hit the upgrade. So if you're doing a silver artifact event like we're doing right now, actually, there's one going on right now, and you've got a limited amount of silver, you can predetermine which items you want to upgrade to get you your best bang for buck. I don't really know how I feel about it. I guess there's always going to be something in the back end of this game that, although it feels RNG all the time, there's always predetermined percentages, costs. You know, I play a similar game to this called Dragon Champions. What I do is I say I want to upgrade to level 8, and it instantly tells me the cost of that piece to go from 0 to 8. In effect, this game could do exactly the same thing because it's predetermined how much it's going to charge you to move from level 1 through to 8. What I'm going to do next is level this piece up one more time using the same method, but then I'm going to show you what happens if we upgrade it on manual rather than auto. So you see again here, I'm going to kill my internet, hit the upgrade. So at the moment I'm at 144,486. Let's see what happens this time when we try and do the upgrade. 2 fails, 3 fails. So I'm in that medium chance to fail. So I think that's 50% chance to fail. For me, this is a massive amount of silver right now on my Brutal Rush account. I've literally got like bare bones silver. So it's going to get me down to 94,86 on this attempt. Let's see what happens if I upgrade it manually. So again, as you can see, I'm back on. I've waited to reconnect my internet until it says this error, just in case that's something to do with whether or not it would be the same. But 9486, log that number, guys. Let's go back in and see. Now I'm back online. What happens if I manually upgrade my gear instead of going on auto? Do we get true RNG this way around? So who are we on? This guy. We're back to our original amount of cash, 144. So that time it took me down to that 94,483, was it? Upgrade manually. Let's see how many it's going to take me here. Do we get to that same amount? No. 2 clicks and I've got it through. So an upgrade via this blue button is predetermined how much it's going to cost you. What you could do, if you're at level 15 going to 16, you could hit the blue button, see if it's a quick upgrade or a or a slow one if you've got time to do this type of stuff. If it's going to be an expensive upgrade, I would press manual. Log back in, press manual and start to go through and save yourself some silver, especially when we're doing these artifact events. We know that some upgrades can cost literally millions of silver, and silver is a high price commodity in this game. I've literally just saved myself 40,000 silver. For me, that is 30% of my silver pot right now. I've saved myself from logging out, logging back into this game to do it. I'd be really interested to know what you think about this, guys. You know, if this is the case for upgrading gear, there's a predetermined algorithm in the background, then I guess it's probably the same for pulling shards. I guess it's probably the same. I mean, we saw it on Cold Brew's account when he was doing his gold rush. Cold Brew could not pull a rare, could not pull an epic for love nor money. I literally saw him do 50 mystery shard pulls and all he got was commons. 100% of them were commons, which the chances to do that, I mean, it's actually mathematically insane, the chances to do that, like millions to one. So it feels like something in the background is going on. What if unlucky accounts are not what they seem? I don't know. It's a funny find. It's a funny find, and look, good effort as well to Voodoo here and the guys that have kind of put work into this. How people think of some of these tests and stuff, I literally got no idea. But yeah, game changer if you want to save yourself some silver, that's for sure. Game changer if you want to see if it's worth upgrading that piece to the next level. I'm just wondering, so you can't do it as far as I'm aware to go right through to 16, but that 15 to 16 point is actually expensive as you like. Even the 12 to 13, 13 to 14, 14 to 15, all of those jumps are really expensive jumps. So, you know, it's potentially, if you've got time to do it, you can use this method to try and save yourself some silver. What I wish, if this is a predetermined thing in the game, then give us the option to just jump from level 4 to 8, jump from level 8 to 12, and just spend the silver. Yeah, because this leveling artifacts, it takes freaking ages. Like when I do account takeovers, guys that have seen me on stream so far, I mean, I could sit there for 10 minutes to try and level a piece of gear. If you're trying to re-gear 5 champions, you know, I could invest 2 hours of my life just rolling gear. If this gear is already predetermined how much it's going to cost me, just let me do it. Just let me activate that, please. I'm not particularly upset that happens. I'm not surprised that there's actually a kind of mathematical thing going on in the background, how much it's going to cost you. It's still RNG, you know, it's just RNG in a different way. But what's interesting is it's already built in. So if it's built in, let's save all the drama of did it fail, did it fail, did it fail. or at least speed it up, for Christ's sake. You know, it's such a slow system that it's mind-boggling that we can actually get through it much easier than this. So and like I say, if that's going to be the system for gear change, what about when you're doing a shard pull? So is this predetermined? Is the blue button here predetermined, but this button's not predetermined? I wonder if I can do it now, actually. Let me see if I can do a 10 pull without the internet on. Let's try it, actually. So internet going off. I'm on this page. Let's see what happens. So if I come off my internet, killed the internet, hit the 10 pull. Okay, no. So it needs the internet to actually pull any champions. Thank the Lord for that, because that could have been a travesty for the game right there. Oh, but yeah, obviously the game's built around predetermined stuff. If anyone hasn't seen it, I'll flick it above actually. I've got a shard pull, sacred shard pull, where I pulled maybe, how many was it? 200 odd sacreds, I think it was. And I got 4 dupes in the same pull. I'll link it above. 4 dupe legendaries with the same set of shards in the same pull. It was like there was a rotation of the same champions just going round in a loop. Because it wasn't just the legendary dupes. I got epic dupes in the same loop. It was like the same loop of champions were rolling round. Almost like a conveyor belt, one by one. And it was predetermined that for this period of time, this was the order that the champions were going to drop. So, as I say, guys, let me know in a comment below. What do you think about it? Does it upset you? Are you surprised? Are you going to use it? Can you actually be bothered to use it? Or is it just going to be a time waste? As I say, for this account, I feel like I'm going to use it because I haven't got much silver. For my main account, I can grind silver all day. It doesn't actually take me that long to get silver up. But for this one, if I was a low to mid player on an artifact event, I think I'd use it. Anyway, guys, I've been HERES. Hope you enjoyed the video. Props to the guys that actually found this information out and to the ones that have put out the early YouTube videos, because I'm not the first here. I'm literally just stumbling on the information, but I figured get it out to you guys so at least you know. I'll catch you all in a video soon.